Good morning and welcome to Always Be Crafting. I'm Natasha and today is Saturday, and on Saturdays I sew. It has been a stormy Saturday. You can kind of see out the window now that it's sunshiny. Well, maybe not sunshiny, but you can see daylight. I've been down in my basement craft space for hours since before the sun came up. Or maybe the sun had come up, but the storm clouds were so heavy, it was still dark outside. Basically, I have dogs and a son who just don't like storms. And so when storms come in, really big, heavy thunderstorms come in, they like to come down to the basement and they just like company. So I've been down here crafting for hours already. I'm exhausted. I have a meeting this afternoon, so I will have to shower and go be somewhat coherent in thought. I don't know how, because I'm running on very little sleep. It is the 4th of July holiday weekend, so everyone's schedule is off, and our dogs have been a disaster because of the fireworks. So everyone's exhausted. I'm exhausted. I haven't gone to bed like before midnight because of the fireworks and my dogs. The bonuses are that I've had lots of sewing time and I've sewed up a whole bunch of stuff. But right now I am going to hopefully make some progress on the dog blanket. And I spoke to the recipient, and she and I have coordinated for a week from tomorrow. So I have all week to completely finish it. So this morning, my goal is all the patches. Hi, if you haven't been with me before, if this is your first time watching, let me tell you the story of the dog blanket. The dog blanket is a friend of a friend. Well, no, she's someone I'm friendly with, but really the relationship is much stronger with people we love. Like there are more people that we are related to that love each other very much. So we're kind of on the periphery of each other, but we're very, very kind towards one another. I like her very much. So I'm very happy to do this for her. And her mother, who is such a dear heart and is best friends with my mother-in-law, asked if I would do this for her daughter after her daughter, the friend, lost her dog, her beloved dog of, I think the dog was 14 years old. And the woman who I'm giving this to is only like 32 years old. So you can imagine that the dog was with her like her entire adult life, basically. So yeah, it's a pretty big loss, you know, her first baby, if you will. And so the dog passed away last month, and they collected all like the dog blanket and all the dog toys. I've taken the hard toys and the collars and I've made a shadow box. And I've taken the soft toys, and they wanted the soft toys in the blanket to somehow be incorporated into a blanket that they could cuddle with. So one side, let me reach for the blanket so I can kind of explain this with visual cues better. One side of the blanket is this really, it's not rough, but it's, you know, that it's been through the washing machine 100 times and it's not super soft or cuddly, that Sherpa kind of fake wool, right? But the other side is actually quite soft fleece. And so what I've done is I showed last week the dissection of one of the toys, but basically I turned the little toys into patches. They're pinned on right now, and they are going to be, here's one that's kind of funny. I'm gonna sew them on to this soft side, and then I am going to put a new fabric on the back so they can cuddle with it. So this part of the blanket will be completely encased, but it's still there. I'm not tearing it apart, but the soft side, the fleece side, will be covered in patches. So you can still have the memories, if you will, of the lost dog. The memories are still there, but because the other side will be this beautiful cuddle that I have. It's like this gray, it's too far away. I'm not grabbing it. You'll see it, not today probably, but hopefully next week if you come back. Please come back. Please like, please subscribe. Anyways, the other side of the blanket will be this gorgeous gray, but it's really gorgeous. It's not just gray. It's like different shades of gray. And it's going to be gorgeous and soft and cuddly, and they can fold it up and leave it out in, on their couch, and it'll still look like this gorgeous blanket, but then when you open it up, it becomes this memory thing. So it'll be really soft and wonderful for her and for her young son to cuddle with and have memories of that pet that was lost. So that's what I'm working on. I'll turn the camera around and you'll watch me sew. I have not had the camera on earlier because dogs and kids it wasn't going to be a comfortable situation for me to be filming with everyone around. But now that the sky has cleared, most of them have left me alone. One dog is still wandering around here somewhere, but I think I'm going to be down here in the basement maybe for another hour until I have to go shower and be a person out in the world. But I'm going to try to see if I can get these little patches, dog toys, sewn onto this blanket. That is my goal for this morning, and I figured you could watch me do that. So again, I'm Natasha. Thank you for being here. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends. I try to pop in every Saturday morning with a little Saturdays I Sew, and then I try to come in whenever I have a big project to share, or once a month to kind of do a roundup. And if I have something fun, I try to bring it online. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm getting better at learning how to find the questions and answer the questions. Sometimes I wonder how technologically I think I'm smart, but then I realize technology has gone a lot faster than I have gone. That's a whole diatribe for another day. I'm tired. I'm loopy. Let's get sewing. Thank you.